distinguished faculty, staff, family, and friends. On behalf of the class of 2022, I welcome and thank you for being here to celebrate this occasion. When I look around this room, I recognize faces, names, stories, memories. And for those that don't, I hope to one day. I'll try to keep this short because it's been a long, emotional day so far. In my coursework here at NC State, in biotechnology specifically, one of the coolest things I ever learned about was deep sea extremophiles. They're this class of organism that can survive in the very depths of the ocean with no sunlight, surrounded by shattering darkness all around them. And yet, the extremophile endures. It even thrives because it has found a way to absorb energy from geothermal vents and chemical reactions on the bottom of the ocean. It finds a way to live even while being crushed by the highest amount of pressure found anywhere on Earth. It lives not because it's the best, the brightest organism on this Earth, but simply because it's stubborn, weird, and a testament to how life can survive in any set of conditions. I think now that the pandemic is over, or coming to an end, I hope, people are they're gonna crave normalcy in their lives because it's been different for so long. To that, I wanna say no. The world will not be the same after this. And why should it be? During our time here at NC State, we've been taught that whether it's through our coursework or experiences, that nothing ever stays the same, that systems are never in a constant steady state. It is drilled into us that any process can change at any time. The data may just not fit, no matter how much you scream at your Excel spreadsheet. It just may not work. Sometimes life isn't simple, and it's okay. Life doesn't have to be simple. Life sometimes throws an unsolvable equation our way that is meant to be frustrating, because it's in those times of frustration that we truly find ourselves. We find people like ourselves. We form a community. I have made the best friends I've ever had in my entire life from crying and screaming at Excel graphs. I've met the love of my life sitting over there from spending 4 days unable to finish a WebAssign because I kept getting stuck on one question. It's our job as engineers to form teams of unstoppable determination, to recognize problems in the world and say, yeah, everything is on fire, and yeah, nothing works like it should. But I think I see a valve over on the other side of the room, and if I just tighten it, the fires might just go down a little bit, people might be able to breathe, and we might be able to get through this together. To all my peers sitting in the crowd thinking, after all this effort, I don't feel like a real engineer. I don't remember everything I learned in thermodynamics. I don't know how to make a McCabe-Thiele diagram from scratch. I'm sorry, Dr. Westmoreland, I don't remember. But I'm here to tell you that that's not it. That is not the definition of an engineer. An engineer is someone who puts their heart and soul into tackling an unsolvable problem. They give everything to it. And then they fail, obviously. They have a mental breakdown. And then they go get some pizza from across the street, and then they tackle it again. Not because they want to. It's not fun to struggle. But it's because it's due in 2 hours, and it's worth 30% of your grade. I see engineers as people who show up when things matter. We show up and we do the work that we need to do, and we make things better. It may not be perfect, but we make it better. I see my classmates around this room who have worked so hard to get here, through all the long, dark days inside the library, working on transport homework. Through all the pressure, I see extremophiles. I see extremophiles who, in spite of pandemic, injustice, and fear, get up every single day and fight. We fight for a life we want. We fight for what we believe in. And I know when I look around the room, I see engineers who are going to thrive in any environment that they enter because they have seen worse, and we have gotten through it together. I say to the class of 2022, be brave enough to try, even when you don't want to. Be undaunted by fear, like an extremophile. And be the engineer that your parents, your professors, and your friends sitting next to you see in you, even when you don't see it in yourself. Because you have earned the right to be proud of your efforts. That everything you've gone through is enough to say, I am an engineer, and I absolutely deserve it. So I'd like to say thank you and congratulations to the Extremophile Chemical Engineering class of 2022. Thank you.